For generations, you could only be a jock, a geek, a princess, or a basket case.
I'm my own best friend.
But what I didn't know was I had a brand new label.
Here's my favorite, Duff.
Sorry, what?
Duff. D-U-F-F. Designated ugly fat friend.
What did you just say to me?
Look, I didn't mean it like that. Every group of friends has one. Heard one who's
So brutal, so brutal. He's a Toronto boy making it big in Tinseltown, and his new movie is called, you just heard it, The Duff. Please welcome the very handsome Robbie Amell for BT First. Robbie, how does it feel to be back home in the T-Dot?
Cold, super cold.
Come on, you didn't go soft on us in LA, have you?
So soft, so quickly.
You have been in the industry for a long time. Your big break came with Parenthood.
No.
Cheaper by the dozen.
Yes.
I'll get it sooner or later.
Parenthood's May.
Is
My
May
co-star.
your co-star? Yes, that's right. And she's brilliant in this as well.
She's so funny.
So talk to us a little bit about Duff. We heard what it means. You are the jock of the movie
I am.
who brutally, honestly tells her, you almost don't mean any harm by it,
Yeah.
that she's a Duff. I've never heard the term before. I'm older. Did you guys make up that term for the movie, or does it exist?
No, it's been around. It's based off a book of the same name, written by she was 17 at the time. And
so kids use the term Duff.
Well, I always joke around that I in American interviews I say I'm Canadian and I don't know what the Duff is because everyone's polite and we wouldn't call anybody that. But about half the people I talk to know the term, half the people don't. But you quickly find out that the movie's not about the Duff. It could have been any interchangeable rude term. It's more about knocking down these labels and stereotypes and just coming to terms with who you are and embracing it and finding a way to be the best version of that.
Yeah, and what I love is it's also, it shows empowerment. It's not just a matter of you're labeled as this and you're in a box. It shows that there's a lot of gray, that you're not just the jock, that she's not just the Duff. There's a lot of lovely comical scenes. Did you have a good time? It seems like you had a blast making this.
Yeah, my character at first is pretty stereotypical, and that was my worry when I was reading. I was like, oh, I've seen this guy. I'm not a huge fan of this guy. And then he grows a heart, and you find out there's a little more to him than that. And May and I just got to try and make each other laugh for the rest of the movie.
Did you guys ad-lib? Because there's a lot of funny scenes. I don't want to give away too much, where I feel like you must have had time to play, because it was just, there is shenanigans and there is nonsense. Some of it happens in the shopping mall. Talk to me about that.
We were given a ton of freedom with the script, which is what both of us wanted coming into it. It's tough to make a movie for teens written by a middle-aged man. So the story was great, but it needed a little finessing with the dialogue, and we were just given so much freedom, and it wasn't rare to do 8, 9, 10 takes, just with different jokes, and you couldn't have an ego about it. Like, if something didn't work, they'd be like, no, next. And you're like,
you see the outtakes in the closing credits, so make sure you guys watch, because you see a lot of those that actually didn't make the cut that are super hilarious. The cast is amazing. And you do this flexing of your pecs. You speak pec language, because you see all of his hard work, not just as an actor, but what you put in to look like the jock. You're extremely fit. You've got like a 12-pack.
Oh, thank you.
And you're able to flex your pecs.
That was improvised.
Was that improvised?
Mm-hmm.
This is
Her reaction is completely real. I grabbed the director. I was like, I'm going to try something. I don't even remember what the dialogue was, but I was like, I'm going to try something, and if I come across like a total D-bag, just promise you won't put it in the movie.
A Duff bag, yes.
Yes. And he was like, all right, no problem. And May comes around the corner, and I did that, and that's her real reaction, just laughing. Oh,
it's so good. Yeah, it's in the locker room. We got a little bit of it right there. So were you the super popular jock in school? Because I know you were considering 2 pathways in life, hockey versus acting.
Oh, as if it was one, as if I was just
NHL,
like, oh yeah, NHL,
superstar.
Yeah, I did grow up playing hockey. I played at a pretty competitive level, and I loved it, but I don't think I ever really thought of it as a career path. I figured if I wasn't, until I booked my first movie, I thought maybe something in kinesiology or sports medicine.
Oh, cool.
And then I booked my first movie totally out of the blue, Cheaper by the Dozen 2. It was my first movie audition I ever had, and it just totally changed my life. I shot for a couple months. I called my hockey coach. I quit. I got into an on-camera class, and figured why not.
Well, you really are a natural. You are such a young Tom Cruise, I'd say.
Oh,
Are you
thank
getting
you.
that a lot?
I'll take it.
You'll
That would
take
be
it.
great.
And congratulations on your engagement. It was
Thank
recent.
you.
This past, is it September? It's been a few months now.
Yeah, only a few months.
To your beautiful girlfriend, Italia. She's Italian.
Fiance now.
Thank you, fiance now. And do you have a date set? I'm going to get nosy.
I got in trouble for saying it to People Magazine the other day.
Uh-oh.
And she was like, well, we weren't telling people. And I was like, I didn't realize we weren't telling
Now you got to
people.
switch up the date.
So it's sometime in 2016.
Oh, very cool. So are you going to be having it here, or you think you're going to stay in LA?
I think we're going to be in Los Angeles.
Oh, awesome.
We figure our family will fly out, but we don't want to ask all our friends to fly to Toronto.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
And it'll be, I'm about to give you the date again. It's later on in the year, so it's a little warmer in LA than it is here.
Well, congratulations, and I
Thank
think
you.
it works when you're both actors in the business because you understand all the stuff that you have to go through.
Absolutely.
It's a good support system.
Yeah.
Come back anytime and stay
Thank you.
humble. Make sure you check it out. It's called The Duff. It has nothing to do with Hillary Duff, by the way. No. Go to breakfasttelevision.ca, and it opens this Friday. Did you want to say opens this Friday with your pecs? That's a no. That's a no, but I tried, and you're welcome. And follow me on Twitter. Jen, over to you. Thank you. You're awesome, Robbie.
Thank you.